Okay, Google, what's today's date and what is the time?
It's Saturday, the 4th of February 2023. It's 8:13 a.m.
Okay, so it's 8:13 a.m. and I've been here for close to 2 hours coming to supervise work on a building project. And in this video, I'm going to give you the price of the most commonly used building materials as well. So today, I need to buy about 40 bags of cement for the tiling work, which is about to start on the building project. So we are going to go to some of the merchants and find out how much cement is selling for and come back to you. Wow, guys, I have a lot of good news. So when I went to check out the prices of cement, you are not going to believe it, but the price of cement has actually reduced today, right? So a bag of Gasem 42.5 R grade has reduced from 94 to 91 Ghana cedis, and the 32.5 R grade has reduced all the way from 88 to 81 Ghana cedis, which for me is really good news because the work I'm buying the cement for is tiling, right? And my tiler told me that because it's tiling and not like concrete works or pillars or block work, I can buy the 32.5 R grade. Now just imagine you were going to buy 100 bags of cement like last week and the price was 88 Ghana cedis. That's 8,800 Ghana cedis. And today it's at 81 Ghana cedis. That's 8,100. So you're saving about 700 Ghana cedis, which is really good news considering that this week especially the price of utilities went high, really high. So electricity was increased by about 30%, water was increased by about 8%, DSTV prices were increased by almost 20% per package, right? So a lot of things have gone up this week. Even fuel prices I think went up this week or last week, and then the dollar rate too is around 12, almost 13 Ghana cedis. So I'm really amazed, but I like it that cement prices have reduced, but I don't think it's going to stay this low for a very long time. So if I were you and I have like a project I'm working on that's going to require cement, maybe it's plastering, maybe it's block work, maybe it's pillars, etc. You don't need it right now, but you probably need it in the next 3 months. I would advise that you go and stock up on cement, buy in bulk, right? Because cement can last like 3 months if you store it optimally. 3 months, 3 to 4 months, it can last. So I'm not sure the prices will be this low within the next 3 to 4 months. So I'll advise that if you have any project work doing and you need cement, then buy it today. Thanks, Bipre. Okay, so now one thing that I noticed when I was going around the merchants to inquire of the price of cement and I wanted to buy, right, is that most of the merchants in Ghana don't use like alternative forms of payment. So they all prefer cash. And I'm somebody who doesn't use a lot of cash, right? I like to pay with either my card or transfer to a bank account, etc., right? But then a lot of people needed me to pay with cash, and I had to go and find an ATM which was working and then withdraw cash. Dear merchants, please adopt other forms of payments, especially cash is not so safe. It's not healthy for your salespeople to be keeping a lot of cash. It attracts thieves and robbers and even kind of motivates your workers to also want to steal from you, right? So don't give them the opportunity. Just make sure you have electronic means of payment so that people can readily transfer funds. For example, if somebody is in the diaspora and wants to make payments directly to a merchant, they can do so without necessarily sending the money through a third person to go and withdraw cash and all that. So that's something that I felt that was worth mentioning. Let us use other means of payments, especially myself. I don't really like doing mobile money transfers because you'd be paying e-levy, right? Then there's the 1% charge from the telcos. Okay, so imagine you needed to make a purchase of 10,000 cedis worth of tiles or something, right? That 10,000 cedis, you are going to pay about 100 Ghana cedis as the charge to the telco. And apart from the 100 Ghana cedis, you are going to pay e-levy as well of 100. So you are going to pay 200 Ghana cedis. So I don't like mobile money transfers. I prefer to use my card on the POS or just to transfer via bank transfer, right? Because those ones, the charges are minimal. POS payments is literally 0, and then bank transfers are like 5 to 10 cedis, right? So those are things that we can readily afford. So dear merchants, please consider using alternative sources of payments. Open a bank account. Maybe people in the diaspora can make payments directly into your bank account for their building projects, right? It's really essential because the way the economy is, that 200 Ghana cedis charge you are going to pay can do a lot of things, right? You can buy water for your building sites. You can even pay some of the merchants or like them. You can pay some of the laborers for a day, right? So insisting on cash is not so good because, like I said, it attracts thieves and robbers and all that. Okay, so as you guys know, each week we try to bring you the price of the most commonly used building material. So this video is just for the fact that cement prices have reduced. Later this week, we are going to bring you the prices of iron rods, sandstones, blocks, and all those items. So if you haven't yet subscribed, now would be a good time to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you do not miss that episode. Now, we also have a lot of videos coming up because we have site updates, we've done POP on the building, we are doing the tiles. So we have a lot of videos breaking down the cost of all those materials. Ask all your questions in the comments below and we'll make sure to address them in an upcoming video. Thanks, Bebre.